always get my teammates open and set them up for success. And I think I've been able to find that through the first 2 days of, that's always something I can rely on.
Caitlyn Clark just told us about how she's always been terrific at putting up her teammates, but off the court, she's once again the talk of the town. This time, the focus is on fresh film of Caitlyn with her alleged boyfriend rather than her incredible plays. On the internet, it may be found everywhere. Fans are in complete awe. Everyone on the internet is eager to find out who this mysterious man is. Could this mark the beginning of an entirely new chapter in her life? These days, Caitlyn is more than simply a basketball player. She is a phenomenon in culture. Her name shot to prominence in headlines and highlight reels in a matter of years. She radically changed women's sports, not merely joined them. Her very presence draws sizable audiences, increases viewing, and ultimately draws attention to women's basketball. However, that kind of attention extends beyond the court. It travels with her everywhere. Even the most private aspects of your life become tough to conceal when you live in such a bright environment. That is precisely what is happening at the moment. Social media isn't only observing Caitlyn's performance. It is genuinely fixated with her private life. Now, fans are analyzing each and every hint. Every photo's backdrop, every Instagram story, and every person she has been seen with. It goes well beyond mere curiosity. It's a thorough investigation. Her off-court life is the subject of whole threads and TikTok breakdowns, where people pretend to be detectives attempting to unravel a mystery she has never even acknowledged. This is what's so intriguing, though. Regarding her personal life, Caitlyn has always been extremely cautious. She gave basketball her all while she was at Iowa, and it clearly paid off. She broke records and redefined what it meant to be a superstar, becoming the face of women's collegiate basketball. Rumors concerning her romantic life would occasionally surface even back then, but she never addressed or verified them. While the rest of her life unfolded in public, it seemed as though she constructed a barrier to keep her private world safe. To be honest, you must respect that. Imagine being in your early 20s, chasing history on the court, having your face all over national television, being admired by youthful fans, and receiving criticism from others. It is survival, not secrecy, to want to keep one aspect of your life to yourself. Here's the twist, though. It becomes more difficult to safeguard those areas of her life as she grows larger. Caitlyn's star has become even brighter after joining the WNBA. Areas are sold out for her performances. Her name is always in demand, and she is the only one who increases ticket sales. The microscope becomes much sharper with that level of prominence. Fans swarm the comments section of her Instagram postings, searching for clues. Every time she is captured on camera in public, someone is prepared to post it. Zoom in and freeze frame it to find out who is accompanying her. It is no longer about her leadership or jump shot. It's about who she's tagged with, who she's seated next to at dinner, or who that unidentified person walking beside her might be. This is the crazy reality of contemporary celebrity. Everyday excursions become enormously viral events thanks to platforms like Instagram and TikTok. There are 1,000 theories that can arise from a casual dinner. A single unintentional photo can spark days of conjecture. It is absolutely impossible for Caitlyn to enter a restaurant, coffee shop, or even a movie theater without running the risk of making global headlines. By morning, cameras are always in motion, phones are constantly out, and the internet is constantly searching for the next popular video. Furthermore, the addiction takes a whole new turn when romance is included. Fans turn into ardent researchers. They examine hand placements in unclear footage, focus on backdrop reflections, and determine which emoji she used in a caption. Some even keep note of who initially liked or commented on her posts, creating whole stories with only 2 taps. It resembles a science. This research uses digital breadcrumbs to examine love lives. And these online investigators are frighteningly skilled at it. Caitlyn's current circumstances feel like the ideal storm because of this. She is more visible and well-known than ever. And those boundaries feel weaker than ever for someone who has been able to keep her personal life nearly entirely secret. The major question is no longer limited to basketball. It concerns her off-court activities, the people she is hanging out with, and the potential consequences for her future. All of this brings us directly to the point where fans are hooked to their devices, scrolling endlessly and engaging in wild speculation. Because basketball is no longer the only aspect of this, it's about a much more intimate love story that takes place off the court. Is it, however, what everyone believes? Or is the truth right there in front of us? Watch this space for more about the love that exists outside of the court between Caitlyn Clark and Connor McCaffery. Over the past few years, Caitlyn Clark has completely dazzled the world with her long-range shooting, fierce competitiveness, and amazing ability to completely alter the atmosphere of a basketball game. However, her actions on the court are no longer the only reason she is in the news. People are as enthralled with her off the court. It's all because of a romance that combines the intensity of her famous existence with the delicacy of daily living. Connor McCaffery, a name that Iowa fans are familiar with and who has subtly emerged as one of the most significant characters in her tale, is at the center of it all. They first became acquainted in Iowa City, where they both led the lives of student athletes under continual media and fan scrutiny. In women's basketball, Caitlyn was already rising to national prominence. Prior to becoming a coach, Connor established himself as a dependable and consistent player for the Hawkeyes. As their friendship grew, they made the decision to make their relationship public in April 2023. The curiosity simply took up after that. All of a sudden, more than just Caitlyn's step-back threes were going viral. It was also her romance. The sincerity of their romance is what has truly captured the attention of fans. It's not staged or polished. It has nothing to do with ostentatious red carpet appearances or meticulously planned photo shoots. Rather, it's the little, spontaneous events that have the greatest impact. Recall that Gainbridge Fieldhouse WNBA All-Star Weekend. Connor leaned in to give Caitlyn a kick as she passed through the tunnel. The last moment, she moved her head, and he kissed her hair rather than her lips. That video went viral. While some laughed and others made fun of it, the majority simply loved it. It was really real, tender, and awkward. Fans didn't feel like they were seeing celebrities at that very time. They were observing two individuals discovering love in real time. However, their tale goes beyond awkward tenderness. Additionally, it's about supporting one another, which seems uncommon in the professional world. Caitlyn made sure to proudly display Butler clothing in the stands when Connor accepted a coaching position at Butler University. Her passionate reactions were captured on camera. She was clearly irritated when his team performed well and cheered with delight when they did. That competitive fire supporters typically saw on the court were diverted to support her partner. Connor, on the other hand, has supported Caitlyn through the highs and lows of her debut WNBA season. He's a constant reminder that even someone as fiercely independent as Caitlyn needs a strong hand to lean on, whether through small gestures courtside, subtle posts online, or just standing with her family. And here's the thing, everyone's hearts melted at one certain instant. Caitlyn was seen holding one of Connor's young relatives during a game in which she was unable to play because of an injury. With amusing remarks like, "Don't get any ideas yet," that picture quickly gained popularity. However, there was a strong message hidden beneath the gags. Caitlyn's seamless assimilation into Connor's family, as though she were more than just his companion and a part of something greater. Fans became even more devoted to them after catching a glimpse of their warmth and ease. The balance is what makes their relationship so strong. Caitlyn is rapidly approaching legendary status. She is regarded by many as the WNBA's brightest star to date. In the meantime, Connor is developing his own coaching profession. They have distinct pressures and are traveling in various directions. Nevertheless, they manage to get together in the middle. They don't appear to be a famous pair on their Instagram posts. This is a vacation photo of them whispering normally, there for a laid-back family game night. Always subtle, never forced, and always genuine. And that's what maintains people's level of interest. It goes beyond simply witnessing Connor McCaffery advance in his career or Caitlyn Clark dominate defenses. It tells the story of two young individuals navigating love while in very different types of spotlights. The awkward kisses, the playful family moments, the discreet Instagram tributes, and the cheering from the sidelines. All of this depicts a couple that feels rooted in reality. The pressure of becoming the face of women's basketball is increasing as Caitlyn's fame continues to soar. fans and admirers everywhere still have one question. How will this connection change if it receives even more attention? What part will Connor play in her narrative as she continues to break down barriers for this legendary basketball player? Could this love prove to be her greatest asset or her worst obstacle? Continue to observe. Caitlyn Clark is more than just another up-and-coming athlete when fame and privacy collide. In a manner that few athletes ever do, she has emerged as the face of women's basketball. Every action she takes elicits a response. Her life has grown into something far greater than herself, whether it is through her dominance on the court, the individuals she has been spotted with, or even the little things she posts on social media. Fans, reviewers, and the media are all keeping a careful eye on it. This degree of attention typically arrives later in an athlete's career, when they have already established a reputation. However, Clark is still in her early 20s and is going through it in real time. And everything is altered by that. This is the problem. Your world ceases to be entirely your own when you are the biggest name in the WNBA. Even though the league is smaller than the NBA, news actually spreads even more quickly. Everyone is aware of this. Furthermore, gossip is not limited to private conversations. Before going viral on social media, it soars through basketball circles. Within hours, a single photo, a brief video, or even an ambiguous post can become national news. Additionally, once the public takes an interest, it cannot be stopped. These days, it's not just about basketball. It's a cultural discussion. Relationship rumors are like adding petrol to a fire that is already raging. All of a sudden, Clark's records and her influence on the game are not the only topics being discussed. They are analyzing if a casual outing could be a covert date, who she sits next to during dinner, and how long she smiles at someone. For the majority of 22-year-olds, sorting out relationships is a natural part of life. However, every step is amplified 1,000 times over for Clark. What ought to be private moments become public spectacles that are discussed by strangers who think they have the right to voice their opinions. However, there is something nearly revolutionary concealed behind this mess. The fact that Clark's romantic life has made headlines demonstrates how far women's basketball has advanced.